Now if we have to estimate certain products, what is the general rule to it? We round off each factor to its highest place, because you may get two numbers, one may be a 3-digit number, another may be a 5-digit number. So whatever is the number, you just round it off to the highest place and then just multiply the numbers. For example, if we have to estimate 81 times 479, just we have to estimate, we are not about to find the exact number here. So rounding off 81 to 80 and 479 to the hundreds place, that is, we get the answer as 500. Now 580, we just multiply them and find the product, and the result will be 40,000. So in this way you can estimate various products also. Next topic here in this is use of brackets. Now for brackets, you have already done in your junior classes the BODMAS rule. BODMAS rule stands for bracket of division, multiplication, addition and then subtraction. Now how to apply this BODMAS rule to certain questions? When we start with brackets, we just see basically brackets, what is the function of bracket? Bracket allow us to avoid any confusion in the problem, right? Because which is to be done first, what should be done in the next step. Bracket, if we use bracket, all the confusion is now over then in that case. So brackets helps us in simplifying it. So there are three different brackets that you see. So first of all, the small bracket, which we also called as parenthesis, is solved. After that we solve the curly brackets and then we solve the square brackets. So this bracket is known as the round brackets, or we also call this parenthesis. Then we have curly brackets and these are known as the square brackets. So here, how to apply and how to solve question using these three brackets, let us see with some examples here. How to expand the brackets. Suppose a question is given to you 7 times 109. So what do? We expand the number and write in a bracket. So 109 can be written as 100 plus 9 and this we write in a bracket. So 7 times 100 plus 9 means what? Applying the distributive property, what do? We multiply this 7 by 100 and we multiply this 7 by 9 also. So 7 times 100 and 7 times 9. You get the answer as 763. So without actually doing the multiplication, we get our answer as 763. So by using brackets, our question become very simple and we can do it orally also. With practice obviously. So just try with these. With one more question, if we have 17 times 109. So what we have to do? Expand it. You may split 17 or you may split 109, choice is yours. So here I have split 10 plus 7. So 10 times 109 and 7 times 109. Now you need to do this multiplication. 7 times 109 again might be, you may directly write the answer as 1090, but you can also split 109 as 100 plus 9. Similarly here also 100 plus 9. Now see what answer you get. 10 times 100, 10 times 9, 7 times 100 and 7 times 9. So here we noticed 10 times 100 is 1000, 10 times 9 is 90, 7 times 100 is 700 and 7 times 9 is 63, and finally we add them together to get 1853 as our required answer. So this way we can use expansion of the brackets by splitting a number into 2 or maybe 3 parts. Let us shift on to the next topic here, that is Roman numerals. What do you understand by Roman numerals? You have read in your junior classes, there are various symbols to write the number and to represent certain value. And these symbols and the combination, you get some numbers written in Roman numerals. Okay, so that is also a system of numeration. Like what we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is Hindu-Arabic system of numeration. Similarly, this system in which we have written these numbers is Roman numerals or Roman system of numeration. You have various other system of numeration like Egyptian system, Chinese system, but in our syllabus we will deal only with the Roman numerals. Now how do we write these numbers? Like 1 is written in this, 2 is written as 2 straight lines, 3 with 3 straight lines, 4 with 1 and V, 5 with V, and in this manner such combinations. So for this we need to follow certain rules again, and there are basic Roman numbers also given. So let us start the topic with some examples also. Now, if a symbol is repeated, whenever we are writing any Roman numerals, what we have to see, whenever any system is repeated, the value is added to the number as many times as it occurs. For example, if I am writing XX, now here, before starting this, let me first introduce you with some of the Roman numerals also. In general, though you have already read in your junior class, but still, let's see, the number 1 will be written with an I letter. Similarly, the next Roman numeral that we use is for letter 5, that is V. Next in the sequence for the number 10, we use the letter X. After X, what is the next number that we use? Is for 50. And for 50, we use L. After 50, we use the next Roman numeral for 100, that is C. You may see here C stands for century, and in century there are 100. So you may learn it this way also. Next in the queue is 500, and we use the letter D for it. And the last, generally what we use is for 1000, and we use the letter M. So you may remember M stands for millennium, and millennium is a set of 1000 years. So for 1000 we use M, for 100 we use C, century, 50 is for L, 500 is for D, X is for 10, V is for 5, and I is for 1. Now when I explain the rules to you, it will be very easy for you to understand them. So let us again begin. If the letter X is written 2 times, XX, that means 10 and 10. So we have 10 plus 10, you will get the answer as 20. Same way, if I, 3 times it's written, that means 1 plus 1 plus 1, and you get the answer is 3 here. So, rule 2, remember which symbols we can repeat. Not all, but there are certain symbols which can be only repeated. Symbol is not repeated more than 3 times. That means if you want to write 4, you will not repeat I and I 4 times. No, any symbol, whichever symbol you are taking, it cannot be repeated more than 3 times. And there are some symbols like V, L and D which are never repeated. Now how to remember this? See, if the letter V would have been repeated, then you get the number V and V, which stands for 5 plus 5, 10. And you have a separate symbol for 10, that is X. So, this is worthless, and we don't repeat the letter V. Similarly, if you would have repeated L, 50 and 50, what value you will get? You will get the letter C, 100. So, 50 plus 50, don't write it like L and L, directly write it like C. Next is D. If I repeat D, it will be 500 and 500. Of no use because we directly have the letter M for millennium, that is 1000. So remember, V, L and D are never repeated from the set of Roman numerals here. Now let us see the third rule in this, and the rule says that if a symbol of a smaller value is written to the right of the symbol of the greater value, then what does it indicate? It indicates that the previous is added to it. For example, if we see a number LXV, now here L stands for 50, X stands for 10 and V stands for 5. Now 50 and 10 and 5. So 10 is written to the right of 50. So we say to 50 we are actually adding 10, and then to 10 we are actually adding 5. So 50 plus 10 plus 5, we get the number 65. Now let us see the next rule, number 4 here. In rule 4, if a symbol of a smaller value What if it is written to the left of the symbol of the greater value? Then its value get subtracted. For example, if it is written XL. Now here we noticed X stands for 10 and L stands for 50. Now 10 is written before 50. So smaller value is written before the larger value. So whenever it is written before, it means you are subtracting this 10 from 50. So we'll do 50 minus 10 in this case, and the result you will get as 40. So this 10 is actually subtracted from this 50. Now here L is written as 10? No. Actually L is 50 and you are subtracting from this 50 the number 10. So you get the overall result as 40. Now let us see one more example with the rule. The symbol VLD, they are never written to the left of a symbol. This is a very important thing. Now let's take example. VLD are never subtracted. So if I want to write 69, how will I write? I'll first write it in the expanded form 60 plus 9. Then again I will write 60 as 50 plus 10 and then I will add 9 to it. So 50 stands for L, 10 stands for X and 9. Now 9 will be written as 10 minus 1. So 10 is X and minus 1 means I is written before that. So LX and 9 stands for IX. Together they will combine to give you the number LXIX. So 69 is written in this manner. Because directly you cannot write 69 as 70 minus 1. Because 70 also you cannot subtract. 70 will be written as 50 plus 20. Okay, 50 plus X, that means L plus X plus X. That gives you 70. But you cannot subtract 1 from a combination. Okay, so remember V and D are never subtracted. They can be only added to. And in this way you have seen with this example how to write a number 69. So you can try with many such examples on your own. Try to use any number, frame any number like 439 and see how you can combine different Roman numerals to get that particular number. So I hope this chapter is now very clear to you knowing our numbers. That's all from this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.